So supposedly the next phase of Bittensor has begun. Now what does this mean? Even though nothing I say is financial advice, however, the Open Tensor Foundation recently made this post. However, they do kind of highlight certain aspects when it comes to this. Like for instance, they say governance is coming on chain. They say chain nodes are decentralizing, and they say how power is leaving the Open Tensor Foundation. They say that it's basically becoming from a network to an organism. Well, I mean, okay. But you know what? Here's the thing. I find this to be pretty cool because at least it's something, right, when it comes to Bittensor. Do a lot of people care about this as of right now, especially with TAO, its native token being around 16 times lower than $3,000? Probably not, but you know what? I still find this to be pretty cool nonetheless because I think it at least showcases something is happening and something is at least, going on when it comes to Bittensor. So I do like seeing that. And sure, people like to tell me, well, no one really cares about Bittensor. Well, here's the thing. TAO, it's literally a top 35 project in the world right now in terms of market cap within this space. Usually when a project is that massive, it's kind of hard to be forgotten about if there's a hypothetical altcoin season, but this is just from what I've noticed usually. Bittensor, I think it's focused on two amazing markets that have been known to kind of showcase moments of brilliance so far. Like for instance, Bittensor is heavily focused on AI and as well as machine learning. Not to mention TAO, if we take a look at it at the hypothetical idea of 3,000, which I'm still thinking about, but we'll wait and see. But here's the thing. At 3,000, we're around 16 times lower than that. But here's the thing. At 3,000, again, considering current circulating supply of TAO, the market cap at that point would be around 32 billion. So what, around 8 billion less than Shiba Inu's all-time high market cap back in 2021? I get it, I'm comparing it to a meme, but that's Shiba Inu, and that's back in 2021. Like, seriously, this can't maybe go around 8 billion less than that? I mean, we'll wait and see, but I'm just saying. However, here's the thing. People like to say, well, there's more competitors right now when compared to back then. Well, here's the thing. Bittensor, it's not such a historically known project, right? It's kind of like relatively new in the grand scheme of things. Like, there's other more established projects out there. But the thing is, how many of Bittensor archetypes are really around? I don't feel like there's that many in terms of the ones that are really fundamentally sound, have a good community, have the good fundamentals. Sometimes when I take a look at that right there, it's not that easy to find elsewhere. So when I take a look at Bittensor overall, I feel like it's a project that has a good foundation from the get-go. Like it was built with an actual intent to have a use case and to actually have substance, right? A lot of other projects out there, it wasn't designed like properly, in my opinion. It's like, for instance, if I want to build a 10-story building, the foundation from the beginning has to be able, right? I think to handle that many stories to begin with. That's where it kind of starts. And I feel like Bittensor, I do see that there, even though I'm not telling anyone to do anything. But here's the thing. Other projects out there, they simply made a project, right? Like it simply was made, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it has the actual substance to kind of stand toe-to-toe with something like Bittensor. As of right now, I'm still holding, I'm still waiting. I just don't want to give up because, first of all, my point of view is that if all I have to do is wait, because I don't know how long I'm going to have to wait, but I feel like I have to wait for quite a while maybe, but we'll wait and see. But if all I have to do is wait, I feel like that's the easy part for me. The hard part is discovering the project. I feel like the easy part is me waiting. It's like, for instance, if I'm cooking soup, the difficult part is like, chopping the vegetables and all this, following the ingredients, basically doing all of that, the prep work, right? The preparation. I feel like that's the difficult part right there. The easy part is me just waiting for the soup to finish cooking, right? Me discovering the project, that's like the prep work right there, like chopping the vegetables and stuff. Now it's just waiting for it to cook, basically. Waiting for a hypothetical altcoin season. So that's why I'm still dollar cost averaging once a month, and that's it. I'm not doing any more, not doing any less. But I just thought this right here, this next phase when it comes to Bittensor, I thought it was just pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool news, actually in the grand scheme of things. I think it's a pretty cool update because at least we see an update when it comes to Bittensor. So I do like that, even though I'm not telling anyone to do anything.